Subaru is going ham at the New York Auto Show. The automaker just unveiled a ton of new product. Some of it is cool. Some of it may have questionable styling. All of it will likely sell well, and all of it sounds entertainingly capable. Let's take a walk through the latest from Subaru, including the all-new Trailseeker electric adventure wagon. I mentioned the Trailseeker, so let's actually start with that one. Subaru have created an electric adventure mobile that's longer and taller than its Solterra sibling. The Trailseeker features good power, decent range, and the right sort of running gear for those who like to get dust and dirt on their paint. A dual motor setup delivers all-wheel drive power. The output is rated around 375 horsepower, in fact, and Subaru says the Trailseeker can make the 0 to 60 dash in just 4.4 seconds. It can also tow up to 3,500 pounds. Under the skin, the Trailseeker packs a 74.7 kilowatt-hour battery pack. This is enough to provide a driving range north of 260 miles. When you need to charge up, you have plenty of options with respect to station choice because the Trailseeker is fitted with a NACS port. Charging speed, however, maxes out at just 150 kilowatts. Still, the system can precondition the battery so you're good to charge in both hot and cold weather environments. And you're good to scramble around in fun environments because the Trailseeker arrives with 8.3 inches of ground clearance. It's also equipped with the dual mode version of X mode, has downhill assist control, and has the snow/dirt or deep snow/mud driving modes. It's basically a wilderness model without the additional wilderness styling touches. Though that does leave the door open for a potential even more capable version to come. Either way, the Trailseeker heads to dealer lots in 2026. Next up, we have the new 7th Gen Outback. The specs and features on this one are pretty great, even if the styling changes may be challenging for some shoppers. The Outback has always been slightly more wagon-esque than SUV-like, but now it appears to have gone far more SUV. I know it's been called an SUV for a while now, but it still always leaned slightly more wagon. Whatever. I think the fenders are too busy. The grille and bumper are a bit much, but the interior looks great. Also great is the 800-pound static load capacity of the roof rails. That figure is 220 pounds dynamic, by the way, which is always nice that Subaru gives you both figures. Additionally, Subaru now quotes a lateral load capacity for when you might hang a hammock off the sides of the crossbars. They can handle 220 pounds in that respect. Getting back to the interior though, the new Outback features a 12.1-inch center display and a 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster. You've got wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard kit. Thankfully, the HVAC controls are regular buttons and not hidden on the touchscreen. Each iteration of the Outback outside of the Wilderness has 8.7 inches of ground clearance, which is a great number for the segment. Under the hood, you'll find a revised version of the 2.5-liter boxer engine, here making 180 horsepower and 178 pound-feet of torque. Jump to the Outback XT or Wilderness, however, and you swap in the 2.4-liter turbo boxer engine that's good for 260 horsepower and 277 pound-feet of torque. Both are backed up by a CVT. Now, speaking of the Outback Wilderness, Subaru's showing that one off too. That's great to see it launching nearly right away instead of waiting a full model year for it to show up, and it is ready to rock with some seriously impressive specs. I'll start with the ground clearance. It sits at 9.5 inches on this thing. That's just a few tenths shy of a base Jeep Wrangler. Subaru tunes the suspension to keep things stable on rough trails, but the automaker says it's still great on the road thanks to the use of fresh electronically controlled dampers. At the corners, Subaru fits a set of Bridgestone Dueler all-terrain tires wrapped around 17-inch wheels. Approach angle is listed at 20 degrees, departure is 22.5, and the breakover is 21.2 degrees, which are all healthy jumps over the standard Outback. I think the Outback Wilderness has some of the same styling challenges as the standard trims, but it's more acceptable on a vehicle you want bombing down the trails. I appreciate the front fog lights, the stance looks solid, and the front grille looks ready to bushwhack if necessary. Past versions of the Outback were definitely more charming design-wise, but the capability of this latest one is quite intriguing. Okay, let's close it out by talking about the new Solterra. Right off the bat, the styling on this one is improved over the prior version. It's cleaner and far more pleasing to the eye. Like the Trailseeker, the Solterra gets power from a 74.7 kilowatt-hour battery pack. Power from the dual motor setup is rated at 233 horsepower. However, there is the Solterra XT, which swaps on more powerful motors to arrive at a much more impressive 338 horsepower. The most efficient version will deliver a driving range of over 285 miles, and all versions come standard with a NAX port and up to 150 kilowatt charging speed. Everything on the Solterra, from the design to the performance and efficiency, equate to a strong improvement on the initial product. There will be more details and price info as we get closer to its on-sale date, which is slated for later on this year.